Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people...
D.Drogba! Oh, it's come loose. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Xabi Alonso has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's gone for goal!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
He's a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Serginho has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! And we have our very first corner. Alonso! And that's caused a worry or two. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a little off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's on it, can he get away? Azar. Rodri cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Drogba. There's a no-nonsense tackle. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Besiktas! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Salah. Salah. Plays in a cross. Oh, smashing header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Drogba. Serginho is onto this. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Now the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Eze. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Doué. Sends it crossfield. And he was quick to react. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now, can they get him away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he lines up a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Batistuta. Number 5, Alexander-Arnold. Number 19.
So off we go once more.
Xabi Alonso.
Georgia really
10,
need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Climbs up
Number
big!
8, Vinicius
Firm
Junior.
header, just off target.
13,
That's a really decent chance.
Number 23, Beckham.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick.
Kvaratskhelia.
Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Nedved. And he's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Nedved brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Vardiol did well to stay calm there. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kvaratskhelia. Eze. That is a great pick out. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Cross into the box. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's picked his way through, looking for options for movement. Nedved. That's good play. Incoming delivery. Drogba gets flagged offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Georgia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodri wins the duel this time. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been won straight back, and that's gone loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. And here's Drogba. And this is Drogba. Chance, surely! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eze. Drogba. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Out of play for a throw. Serginho does well to get it back. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Hazard. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's played through for him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. This is it then, now or never. Messi. In towards the back step. Up he goes! Off the post! Has a look and plays it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.